Hey everyone, and welcome to today's video. So we're dechroming the F56. The next one is a side Scuttles, so I'm going to do a how-to video on how to change these. So they're really easy. You've got lots of options. You can upgrade to JCW ones, you can get aftermarket ones. So this process will apply to removing, the birds want to say, will apply to removing any of those, any of your stock ones to replace with any of the sort of the aftermarket or other OEM ones. So it's super easy. You just need a plastic trim tool, so a flat screwdriver or something like that, just to get down the back. So I'm going to show you how to take those off in a second. One thing I did just want to touch upon is door handles. So I know from Mini you can get black ones. Now I didn't do a video installing these because these are actually the cheap sort of Alibaba covers that cost about £7-8, something like that. I'll put a link in the description. I thought they were going to be rubbish, like really bad, because I had a set on my R56 and you could feel the plastic lips. It was horrible. Now, if you fit them straight out the box, they won't cover all the chrome. So I ran a permanent marker line all the way around the top edge of this chrome, pulled the door handle away and ran it against the sort of the top of the chrome on the door handle. Then I stuck these on, and as you can see, for cheap door handles, they actually fit really well. So I didn't expect them to be good, so I didn't even want to do a video on them, to be honest, and recommend them to you. But actually, if you want a really cheap option to chrome or to get rid of that chrome on your door handles, it's worth trying, and you're not losing out on much if they fall off or whatever. So that's just a little bit to note. But let's get back to the side Scuttles and show you how to remove those. Okay, firstly, these are what I'm replacing mine with. So you can see, getting rid of all this chrome and this clear finish, going for an all sort of blacked out look. So on the back, you can see these hook onto the bottom of the car. Here, this clips onto the back of here. So what we actually do to remove it, so imagine this is on the car now, we're just going to tilt it forward slightly. Then between the bodywork and this, we're going to poke a flat piece down that pushes this metal trim clip down and allows us to then literally just tilt it forward and pull it away from the car. So what we do, I've seen some people tape it up. You can tape it up if you want to. For me, I'm using a plastic tool. You can see I can pry away doing that. And all you've got to do is push down on that metal clip and away it comes from the body of the car. Just like that. Super easy. Okay, so once it's off the car, all you need to do is disconnect the light. So you've got a couple of different ways. You can push down on this little clip here and slide that out. Or you could twist the bulb out if you're just changing the bulb. For example, I'm using this video. This sort of twists out eventually. See that lifting out. So if you needed to get that out. So if you're replacing it with like LED bulbs, etc. So that's that done. Now I'm going to clean this off camera because it's filthy dirty, and then I'll come back to fit in the new one. Okay, so for replacing these with standard ones, you'd literally reconnect that, hook those over and put it in place, and it will sort of go back in place there. With this aftermarket one, it must have some LEDs that are in this section here. They need to be powered, and it looks, using this connection, it actually uses the bulb connector. So what we need to do, just to remove the original bulb. So let's put that down. Let's clip that back in place in there. Then we'll reconnect this. Now, I don't know whether it works both ways. So I'm going to put the hazards on now and make sure it's all working before I clip it in place. So let's just hang that there for a second. We'll go and try the hazards and make sure that the lights are working first. Yep, so you can see they're flashing. Perfect, so we know we've reconnected them properly. Next, it looks like you slide these into here, and there's little cutouts in here and little nodules here. And that looks like that clips. Now that's not the nicest finish, and I suppose that's observation of these being non-OEM. But then, from what I understand, you literally make sure these lower hooks, quite hard to see, but these lower hooks hook on, and then everything just presses in place. There you go, simple as that, and we've got it replaced. So that looks a lot smarter now with the Dechrome. I'm not a massive fan of this just plain black blob. but it works with the dechroming for now, and I can always upgrade these to something else later. Okay, so you can see these are the ones I've replaced them with, and they've got this sort of LED lights in them for the indicators. So they're running at the moment, just to show you those working. I'll put a link in the description below if you wanted to get a hold of these black ones. You can see that works well with the black belt line and the black door handles we mentioned earlier. So that all works with dechroming the exterior of the car. Okay, and then to do the driver's side, or the other side if you're in America, then it's super easy. You just do exactly the same on the other side. So I'm not going to show you me doing it on both sides. It's a bit of a waste of time. Just repeat the process. So if you found that useful, please hit that thumbs up button and hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and you get alerts every time we upload F56 content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.